Guys, it's no use putting it off. The best time for an underwear refresh is now. Tommy John underwear is designed for a perfect fit that stays put all day. There's zero chafe thanks to 4 times more stretch than competing brands. And their innovative horizontal quick draw fly is a game changer. With over 30 million pairs sold, there are thousands of men out there more comfortable than you. Don't settle for less. Go to TommyJohn.com today for 25% off your first order with code COMFORT. That's TommyJohn.com, code COMFORT. Tommy John. Comfort perfected.
Testing season is right around the corner, and this is when confidence really matters. When kids take time to review key concepts and strengthen their skills before assessments, it can make all the difference. IXL helps reinforce what they're learning right now, so they walk into every test feeling prepared, capable, and confident. IXL is an award-winning online learning platform that helps kids truly understand what they're learning. Whether they're building math confidence, strengthening reading and writing skills, or reviewing science concepts. Designed for students from pre-K through 12th grade, IXL delivers personalized, interactive practice that adapts to your child's level and pace. It's an easy, effective way to support learning as the school year heads into its final stretch. Studies show kids who use IXL score higher on tests, proven in all 50 states. IXL is used in 96 of the top 100 school districts in the U.S. Make an impact on your child's learning. Get IXL now. And listeners can get an exclusive 20% off IXL membership when they sign up today at IXLlearning.com/audio. Visit IXLlearning.com/audio to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price.
I'm Brian. I work at United Healthcare.
So, Brian, why do you care?
I care because I don't want to leave anybody behind. I oversee one of the biggest resource centers in United Healthcare. I see people walk in my office every day, just like my parents. They have no idea about the healthcare. I feel like they are my uncles, aunties. I treat these people like family. I'm Brian, and I'm committed to care.
Places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
For whatever the reason, where was the most random place you ever ended up in your life? Call 206-803-ROCK and give us the story. Patrick, you're in Puyallup this morning. Where was the most random place you ended up?
So I was visiting my cousin in Hawaii, and he had a extra ticket to go to this warehouse concert for Red Hot Chili Peppers in '89.
Okay.
And so we go to the Aloha Tower where the event is held, and it was my first time in an actual mosh pit style concert. Basically, it's a bunch of guys running around in a circle, punching the guy in front of them. Yes. Not the best thing for a 17-year-old to be in, but I went anyway. At the end of the concert, like 5 seconds left of the last song, somebody ran up on stage and was going to stage dive into the pit, and the song ended and the pit dispersed, and this guy came down and broke his arm.
Oh, no.
But how was the concert?
It was Red Hot Chili Peppers '89. I mean, it was pretty awesome.
So was that
what it was?
Was that like right around like the Mother's Milk era of Red Hot Chili Peppers, huh?
Essentially, yes.
Wow. That would have been amazing to go see those guys back in. I mean, that's back when they were a little more funky and a little more crazy.
Oh, 100%. Could you imagine the mosh pit when they were all young and wild like that?
Yeah, I've seen video footage of Anthony Kiedis, and like he still has an insane amount of energy for what? Like he's like 93, I think, at this point.
62, probably.
I don't know. I think he might be late 60s.
No.
I'm guessing 68, maybe even
Holy
69.
Cow, so nice.
What do you?
Ooh. 63.
Wow. It's just a spring chicken.
Well, kind of.
I don't know. I was leaning towards older, but But anyways, he's still full of energy in his 60s. I can't even imagine what he would have been like in his 20s.
Oh, my gosh. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Someone texted in at 206-803-ROCK. They said they ended up at, my friend needed some support. I thought we were going to a bar to handle their problems. We ended up at an AA meeting in a church basement.
Aw. Well, it's good to be the support there.
I was like, good on you for sticking it through.
Yeah.
But talk about one
Turn of
extreme to
events.
the other. You're thinking, I'm going to go drown our sorrows together, not realizing your friend maybe has drowned their sorrows one too many times.
That's a good friend right there.
Yep. Another person that ended up at a high-stakes underground poker game in a storage unit in San Francisco. I was in over my head.
That sounds very stressful.
Yeah, I would have probably just left.
No chance.
I'm terrible at poker.
I mean, I had a phase, when Texas Hold'em was like real popular, probably 20 years ago, it was really coming up. But I would lose my butt in a situation like that.
See, I would always get invited, and it was always cool. Like, I have friends that were big into poker, and they would want to invite me, and I never wanted to do it. Not only because I was bad at it, but even worse, I still do not know how, and I know everyone makes fun of me for this, I do not know how to shuffle cards.
What do you do? Just put them all out on the table?
Well, no, not that bad. I can shuffle, but it's like a poor man shuffle. Like there's clumps of cards, and then I gotta kind of readjust it. Oh, here we go. Here comes the judgment zone.
Well, I was gonna say judgment necessarily. I was gonna be like, we can teach you, Steve. It's
I've
not
tried.
that hard.
I'm really good at shuffling.
I've watched YouTube tutorials on it. I've had friends try and show me. I don't know what's going on with my hands and those cards. I cannot shuffle for the life of me.
You have not had a Terran tutorial yet.
All right, so bring in some cards.
I will bring in some cards. Maybe this is the goal of the year, is to get Steve Migs to effectively shuffle a deck.
Whew, that would change everything. I would turn down nights with my friends. They were like, hey, we're doing a poker night thing. Do you want to come? I'm like, do you have a dealer? And they're like, no, we'll just do it ourselves. And I was like, nah, man, I'm good. And they probably thought I was being all bougie, like I needed a dealer to be there.
Oh my God.
My level of anxiety would go down if all of a sudden I saw somebody who was doing the shuffling for us.
Imagine the level of confidence you would have.
I just walk around.
After a Terran tutorial. This could change everything for you, Steve.
How long do you think it'll take to teach me?
I don't know, 20 minutes?
I thought you were going to say 2028.
Steve, you'll be pushing Anthony Kiedis' age by the time you can figure out how to shuffle some cards.
Steve, this is your year.
Is it? For this?
Yeah.
That's kind of pathetic.
The Daily Migs Show.
Over the weekend, there was some action on the ice. And no, I'm not talking about our Seattle Kraken. I'm talking about the fact that, Steve Migs, you took your daughter Tatum ice skating.
I did, and it was the absolute best time. Although we picked a bad day to go right before the Seahawks game, but we were able to make it happen. We went on the ice. We were done ice skating, and we made it back in time to watch the Seahawks playoff game.
Perfect.
But we ran over to Sprinker Ice, and dude, at one point, I don't know if Barrett's been on the ice.
He has.
Does he use I call him the walker.
It's either that or he's holding my hand. That's it. He can't do it on his own yet.
So we've gone a couple times, and Tim's big on just the walker. She needs that walker or the dolphin or whatever they've got. But for some reason, one of our friends' kid, who's a little bit older, kids are, they kind of want to follow what the older kids are doing.
Of course.
And so she saw that kid was skating without the walker. So all of a sudden, my kid just ditches the walker and is skating as if she's been skating for a year. She skated better than I think. I did when I first started trying. Hell, she was a little bit better than I am right now. It was insane. She's just gliding, not even doing that weird walking thing on the ice. She was full on just gliding.
Get her a contract with the Seattle Torrent.
So I got a little video of us talking about it, and I was trying to push her towards the world of hockey as opposed to figure skating.
Hey, are we skating without a walker?
Yes.
How do you like it?
It's fun, but my friend, her little sister, I had to give her mine.
Give her your walker?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I was telling the parents, I need that walker back because they have my shoe as collateral.
Oh, that's right.
Because at first I handed it, then I'm where's the walker to the family? And they're I handed it to another person. I'm we got to stop passing that thing around. My shoe is being held by the counter.
Also, question, are you getting this audio as she's skating?
Yeah, we're skating together.
And she didn't fall?
Dude, she's just no problem.
Wow.
Is this your first time skating without a walker?
Yeah.
What's the best part?
I think I just like hanging around the dress.
Now, do you want to play hockey or figure skating?
I think I like to do figure skating.
No!
Hockey,
that's right.
She heard mom say yes, and then she's I want to troll mom. So then she switched over to hockey, which didn't make mom very happy.
Of course not.
But then she's got the younger kids that are younger than her that are part of the whole crew. Now they're trying all, and she's holding their hands, teaching them how to skate. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like,
She's
this is awesome.
Definitely a better ice skater than I am.
But one of the cooler moments, just randomly, as we're skating in circles around at Sprinkler Ice, this guy comes up to me. He's like, hey, I listened to the show. I think his name was like Hockey Mike or something along those lines, right? And so we're just BSing, and he goes, hey, I picked up hockey when I turned 40. And dude's just flying around the rink, just having the best time. And he's like, yeah, one of the greatest decisions I ever made. But like up until then, he never ice skated, never played hockey, and now he's known as Hockey Mike.
Oh, I love that.
And I was like, man, I love hearing those kind of stories when somebody decides at like later point in life, not that 40 is like a late point in your life. As you get closer to 40 or past 40, you start realizing 40 is not that old after all. But it is still late in life that you decide to pick up a brand new hobby.
Yeah, that's actually a sport. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty wild.
I've met so many people that have picked up hockey, like, especially now with the Kraken.
Oh, yeah.
Their kids want to play, so while their kids are learning how to skate, they learn how to skate as well, and now they're playing like on a rec league team, like a lower level rec league team, and I'm like, that is freaking awesome.
Okay, question for you, Steve Migs. How old were you when you did your first wrestling match?
I was early 40s.
Holy cow.
I started training right around 40, and I was never planning on actually wrestling in front of anybody. I was like, I'm just going to do it because it's fun. I'm a wrestling nerd. It's a good workout.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with my friends. They all invited me to do it. And then all of a sudden, like, you start doing it more, and you're like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to get one match in. One match, and I'm done. I've been wrestling for 8 years now. A few times a month.
And every year you're like, this might be the last year.
I stopped doing that. I finally was like, I'm not putting an end date on this. I'm just going to stop till when the wheels come off. And they're starting to come off. But
you can't make me hang up my tights.
Do you have anything? Much to the chagrin of my wife.
God.
Is there anything that you picked up later in life that you're so glad that you did?
Well, I guess, they say it's easy like riding a bike. I would say cycling, because I hadn't ridden a bike since I was like 9 or 10 years old when I started doing bike MS in my 30s. And now I've been doing it for about a decade, and it's really fun. So no, I wasn't like old. I didn't feel like I was like an old cyclist or anything like that.
Right,
but most people had ridden a bike since their childhood, but not me.
It's tough on the butt.
It's very tough on the butt.
Danny, speaking of, someone who's tough on the butt. No. So something you picked up late in life?
No. I'm not as old as you guys yet, so really I have some.
He's still in his
He's
30s.
about to turn 40.
I have some years before I need to pick up a hobby.
I can't wait till he turns 40 and he's old.
What about you running, though?
I've always kind of ran, but I will say that like in the past year or two, like I've like really kind of gone into the Orange Theory and started like training again. So my goal is to do a half marathon this year.
Ooh.
Okay.
And so
you're not getting any younger, brother.
I know.
Are you going to do it with him, Steve?
I don't know. I'm too old for that crap.
The Daily Migs Show.
Breaking news from Good Ranchers. Over 85% of grass-fed beef in stores is imported. Most grocery store meat contains antibiotics, hormones, and harmful seed oils. Good Ranchers does things differently. All their meat is born and raised on local American farms. No antibiotics, no added hormones, no seed oils. Just one ingredient, meat. Visit goodranchers.com and get $25 off your first order with code RANCH25. That's code RANCH25 for $25 off your first order. Goodranchers.com. American meat delivered.
Guys, it's no use putting it off. The best time for an underwear refresh is now. Tommy John underwear is designed for a perfect fit that stays put all day. There's zero chafe thanks to 4 times more stretch than competing brands. And their innovative horizontal quick draw fly is a game changer. With over 30 million pairs sold, there are thousands of men out there more comfortable than you. Don't settle for less. Go to TommyJohn.com today for 25% off your first order with code COMFORT. That's TommyJohn.com, code COMFORT. Tommy John. Comfort perfected.
Testing season is right around the corner, and this is when confidence really matters. When kids take time to review key concepts and strengthen their skills before assessments, it can make all the difference. IXL helps reinforce what they're learning right now, so they walk into every test feeling prepared, capable, and confident. IXL is an award-winning online learning platform that helps kids truly understand what they're learning. Whether they're building math confidence, strengthening reading and writing skills, or reviewing science concepts. Designed for students from pre-K through 12th grade, IXL delivers personalized, interactive practice that adapts to your child's level and pace. It's an easy, effective way to support learning as the school year heads into its final stretch. Studies show kids who use IXL score higher on tests, proven in all 50 states. IXL is used in 96 of the top 100 school districts in the U.S. Make an impact on your child's learning. Get IXL now. And listeners can get an exclusive 20% off IXL membership when they sign up today at IXLlearning.com/audio. Visit IXLlearning.com/audio to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price.
What is something that you decided to take up later in life and you're so glad that you did? 206-803-ROCK. Dolan, you're in Covington this morning. What is something you picked up later in life and you're glad that you did?
Voice acting.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I just heard your voice. I'm sold.
What kind of voice acting do you do, Dolan?
A lot of stuff for audiobooks, some video games, some independent animation. I've been trying to get a more professional, more professional agent. I've always wanted to do it. I've been trying to chase it for a long time, and I fell into it in my late 30s, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
So was it just like years of people being like, man, you've got a voice for, like sometimes people are like face for radio, but you got a voice for radio, like you should be doing voice acting stuff. You just hear it so many times where you're like finally like, screw it, I should try this?
Exactly. I mean, first off, the voice radio is is also a face for radio. The voice is amazing. The face should not be in front of a camera. Microphone at best.
I love your voice, Dolan. Thanks for calling. 206.
I love it too.
803-ROCK. Chris in Tacoma, what is something that you decided to take up later in life and you are glad that you did?
Took up drumming.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so how old?
35. I'm 36 now, but got it a year ago.
So are you going to lessons, or now, I mean, with the beauty of YouTube and like that website, the Drumeo YouTube series, like you can learn thanks to the internet, but like, how are you learning?
Mostly just by putting AirPods in and then going along with the songs that I want to play.
Just banging along.
Are you in a band, Chris?
No, not right now. Turns out a lot of punk players don't really follow schedules very well.
Really?
You're telling me musicians aren't the most reliable people?
What? No.
That's some crazy talk.
Tony in Bremerton, what is something that you took up later in your life and you are so glad that you did?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah? What inspired you to start jiu-jitsu?
Oh, well, I started in 2021 after COVID, and I needed an outlet like anybody else was getting out into the world, and I just needed something to do. And I looked into martial arts, and I wanted to do boxing so bad, but I was man, the head trauma in boxing is out of this world, and the knee trauma and back pain is that's easy to deal with. I don't want to lose my head, so I was let me check up something else, and then I got into jiu-jitsu fully. And I compete on the regular, almost at every other competition. And then, and right now, I'm a solid blue belt, or a purple belt. Sorry, solid purple belt.
Does it go all the way to black belt in jiu-jitsu? Is that the same?
Yeah. So it takes roughly around 11 years. They say it's the same amount of time as getting a degree in college. But I've been going for 6 years now, and yeah, it goes from white, blue, purple, brown, and then black. So it takes a long time to get there. Very prestigious, kind of like belts.
No, I was going to answer my question. I was like, how many years did it take you to get to the purple belt? But it sounds like 6 years, huh?
Oh yeah, 6. And that's through that's through me going there every single day. I've fought through injuries and I've fought through so many things. Just to be there, and I compete on the regular. So it's just obviously your main professors and coaches, they see that and they respect that in a way. So it kind of gets you by then a little bit more than hobbyists in a way.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome to hear.
My 6-year-old is a current green belt in Taekwondo. I bet he could kick his ass.
He is the world's most dangerous 6-year-old after all.
Showtime. The Daly Migs Show.
Guys, it's no use putting it off. The best time for an underwear refresh is now. Tommy John underwear is designed for a perfect fit that stays put all day. There's zero chafe thanks to 4 times more stretch than competing brands. And their innovative horizontal quick draw fly is a game changer. With over 30 million pairs sold, there are thousands of men out there more comfortable than you. Don't settle for less. Go to TommyJohn.com today for 25% off your first order with code COMFORT. That's TommyJohn.com, code COMFORT. Tommy John. comfort perfected.
I'm Spencer, and I work at United Healthcare.
So, Spencer, why do you care?
I care because my daughter, Adeline, has special needs. I am motivated by Adeline, who inspires me every day. I am driven to help families like mine navigate the healthcare system. I'm so blessed to lead an amazing team at United Healthcare focusing on the member experience and making that better. I'm Spencer, and I'm committed to care.
I love the Marquette community. I think, it to me resembles a family of some sort.
You are coming to a place that is not only going to give you a great education, but I think it's going to make you a very well-rounded individual.
Especially because of the size, you can definitely find your people. I came in and it was open arms. While you're here, we're going to try to make you feel that same love and make this place home. We are Marquette.
We are Marquette.
We are Marquette.
We are Marquette.
They say if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. At Amica Insurance, we know what matters most to you. And we work even harder to protect it, together. As a mutual insurance company, we're built for our customers and prioritize your needs. Amica, empathy is our best policy. Visit amica.com and get a quote today.
How would you describe yourself? Fun? Sporty? Bold? If that's the case, meet the Kia K4 hatchback. Made for motion, adventure, and whatever you might decide to bring along. Or would you say you're more smooth, sleek, refined? If so, there's the Kia K4 sedan. Calm, confident, and ever so modern. 2 personalities, 2 available turbocharged ways forward. The Kia K4 GT Line Turbo and the K4 Hatchback GT Line Turbo. What turbo's you? Turbo is available on select K4 trims.
As a woman entrepreneur, you know that every connection counts, whether it's with your customers, your team, or your community. Spectrum Business is here to help you build those connections stronger and faster. Imagine running your business with fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet so you can stay connected to customers, employees, and vendors without having to worry. We know flexibility matters. That's why select Spectrum Business packages come with a 3-year price guarantee, so you can focus on running your business. Plus, enjoy savings on internet, phone, TV, and mobile services when you bundle, all with a 30-day money-back guarantee and no long-term contracts. With Spectrum Business, you get more than just internet. You get support with 100% U.S.-based customer service. Real people who understand small business, ready 24/7 to help you stay up and running. Join millions of business owners like you across America who trust Spectrum Business for reliability, speed, and support. Visit spectrum.com/business today to get started. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
Did you know that you can buy your car completely online on AutoTrader? Really? Just visit autotrader.com, filter and search through dealer listings for the car you want, make, model, color, and all the features that matter to you. Go ahead. Get picky. Whether you're into subcompacts with heated cup holders, crossovers with all-wheel drive, pickups with kicking sound systems, or SUVs that can survive whatever chaos your kids unleash. Just drop in your info and you'll only see cars in your budget. Really. Once you find your one and only, you can do the whole deal online and have the car delivered to your driveway. Or you can pick it up at the dealership and drive your new ride right off the lot. Really. AutoTrader makes it easy to buy your car online because the whole process is designed around your wants and must-haves. AutoTrader. Buy your car online. Really.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother FM Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know that I sure am because we made it and it's Friday.
Friday, Mother effing Friday, Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Partying.
Yeah.
That's round 1 of Jumping for Danny, which will be going all day long. Let's get to our contestant. It's Adam in Shelton. Adam, are you there?
I am. Good morning, everyone.
Are you in a tunnel?
No, I'm driving to work.
All right. Adam is ready, Steve.
What kind of question is that, Taryn?
You got to get out of here now.
And if I could, before we start, I want to give a quick shout out to my daughter Izzy, who graduated high school early today.
What? Congratulations, Izzy. That's badass. You should be very proud, Papa.
I am.
Big plans tonight? You guys go to dinner, like Red Robin or something cool like that?
I'm actually going to let her go out with some of her friends tonight, and maybe up to iFly or something like that.
Well, enjoy that. Sick. All right, Steve, go. Go. If you're playing along at home, our friend Adam has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
What happens if Pinocchio lies?
His nose grows.
Yes, in a standard game of darts, how many points is a double bull?
20.
No.
30.
No.
40.
No. In which North Central state will you find the Crazy Horse Memorial?
Montana.
No.
North Dakota. South Dakota.
What decade was A Clockwork Orange published?
The 50s.
No.
60s.
Yes. Wish You Were Here and Animals are albums from what band?
Pass.
What type of animal was the first to be cloned from an adult cell?
Pig.
No.
Pass.
Fiji was a British colony until it gained independence in what decade?
The 50s,
Yes.
60s, 70s.
What cartoon duo lived in fictional Highland, Texas?
Beavis and Butthead.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct, Adam.
I'm not as smart as my daughter is, so.
You graduated high school on time.
Yeah, it just skips a generation, that's all.
and barely.
Steve, welcome back.
I've been spending the entire time in the other room just thinking about, like, that is early to graduate high school.
Yeah.
Months without having to go to school now?
Yeah, and she only had 2 classes this entire year.
Oh,
what
that was
school
not
is
my
this?
experience.
She could have graduated last year at the end of her junior year, but she wanted to be able to go to prom this year. So,
Is she going to college somewhere?
No, she processes fiber and weaves and.
I have no idea what any of this is. What do you?
Yeah, she takes wool
and
turns it into yarn and then weaves the yarn.
That's awesome.
That is very cool. All right, Steve, welcome back. Are you ready? Yeah, Daddy, let's go.
I think I'd be more nervous to take on his daughter at this situation.
Totally.
She sounds brilliant.
What happens if Pinocchio lies?
His nose grows.
Yes, in a standard game of darts, how many points is a double bull?
100.
No.
200.
No.
50.
Yes! In which North Central state will you find the Crazy Horse Memorial?
Oh, crap. What was the question again?
In which North Central state will you find the Crazy Horse Memorial?
I don't know. North Dakota?
Yes, you do know. What decade was A Clockwork Orange published?
70s.
No.
60s.
Yes. Wish You Were Here and Animals are albums from what band?
Pink Floyd.
You know it. What type of animal was the first to be cloned from an adult cell?
A sheep?
Yes. Fiji was a British colony until it gained independence in what decade?
The 50s.
Yes. Which cartoon duo lived in fictional Highland, Texas?
Which cartoon duo?
Yeah.
Heckle and Jekyll?
No.
Chippendale?
No.
Elmer Fudd?
No. President Grover Cleveland accepted and dedicated which national monument?
Yellowstone?
No.
The Washington Monument?
No.
The Statue of Liberty?
Yes! Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 correct, and that is a victory, 8-5. Sorry, Adam.
okay. Good game, Steve. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
You too,
Thank you.
Adam.
And shout out to Izzy.
Izzy.
Graduating high school
What
today.
a badass.
Yeah.
All right, Steve Migs, let's go through this real quickly. The cartoon duo that lived in a fictional town called Highland, Texas. You already mentioned him this morning.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes,
what are the odds?
I know.
That is so weird.
When you said that, I was like, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah. Wasn't that smart to remember that I even mentioned them.
Hey, you know what? A win is a win, Steve.
The Daily Migs Show.
Some of the world's most popular TV shows are turning 50 this year.
That's right. We're in early January. I feel like this is like the time of the year where we find out what we're celebrating. Like, how are we going to feel old right now, Tara and Daly?
Well, for many of us, we watched a lot of these shows in syndication, Steve.
Fair.
So one of them is still going strong.
Let's see if you can guess what it is just based on the theme song alone. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Danny?
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Yes.
Survey says you are right.
You know why we were watching it over the Christmas vacation? And me and Lily were going head to head.
Nice.
Yeah.
So who's your host of choice?
Oh, Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey is pretty great.
He's so great.
What was it? Richard Dawson.
Mm-hmm.
It's shocking that he didn't get more STDs from all the women that he kissed. Like, he was kissing every chick that was on that show. He was all
life.
horned up. Yeah.
He must have been in radio.
So, Migs.
Yes.
You want to put us to the test with some of these TV shows turning 50 this year.
I found some of the ones that have iconic theme songs, and I thought it'd be fun to see if you could figure out which ones is which.
Oh, boy.
So the first one we're going to go with, and I have some hints if you need it, but I don't know if you guys ever rocked with this show. This was definitely before my time, but in syndication, I watched the living hell out of it. This might be one of my favorite theme songs.
Come and knock on our door.
Oh, Three's Company.
Yep. Three's Company.
Where the kisses are hers and hers
and his.
Three's Company too.
Funny enough, I never watched I've watched clips. I've never watched like a full episode, but the reason I know it was because they reference it in Full House.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And what was it like? There was always the debate with a lot of shows. There was always like the brunette and the blonde. Which one are you into? Was it like Joyce DeWitt or Suzanne Summers?
It was the blonde.
The Thigh Master.
Oh, of course, Suzanne. She was also the mom on Step by Step.
Yeah, Chrissy.
Also, I just love the premise of the show. It was a straight guy that needed, like, he couldn't live with two women. Like, this is the 70s, so he had to pretend to be gay,
of course,
so he could live there. And whenever like the landlord would come by, he had to like pretend to be gay.
Oh my god!
I knew the landlord was like Don Knotts, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Ropers.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if you can figure out which one this is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hostas F Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance.
Danny has no idea. And this was a spinoff.
We're gonna make it.
A spinoff from, I believe, Happy Days.
Oh my gosh!
Joni and Chauncey?
No. It is two people. They're in Milwaukee. They're working at a beer place. One of the women's name is Laverne.
And Shirley.
There we go. Never really watched that show.
No.
Although I was always fired up when Lenny and Squiggy would swing by.
Of course.
Yeah. And was it a Happy Days spinoff?
I have no idea.
Okay. This one I feel like both of you are going to nail within like 2 seconds. Oh, I guess I was wrong.
Oh, Muppets.
Okay, there we go. 50 years.
Wow.
They're coming back too.
Like as a TV show?
Yeah, they're doing the Muppet Show. I don't know if it's like actually going to be a thing, but they just announced, and like Sabrina Carpenter is going to be the celebrity guest.
Let's go.
It looks amazing.
Of course, now you guys are into it.
Oh, it's so in. I'm going to DVR it right now. No, is it going to be like that? I didn't hate the last attempt of the Muppet Show where it was like The Office, but it was the Muppets.
I don't like that one either.
It was clever, but after like 2 episodes, I was like, I'm kind of done.
I will say Seth Rogen is the one in charge of it.
Wow.
So it should be kind of interesting.
All right,
Seth,
so
we trust.
Yeah.
Stoner jokes and Sabrina Carpenter.
Let's go.
Sounds like a plan. All right, this one I feel like, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to get this one, but this one brings back some great memories for me. It's about 3 teenage boys, as they navigate friendship, school, and family while getting into harmless trouble in 1970s Los Angeles.
3 teenage boys.
One of them named Rerun. Let's not forget Raj. And my favorite, Dwayne. No?
No.
What's happening?
Oh.
You don't remember what's happening?
I never watched that one.
Okay, I have a dumb story about what's happening.
Tell it.
Remember in like elementary school and in school, you got to put together like a little play. And I remember we had a project of making a play, so I thought it'd be awesome to recreate the intro of what's happening as my like performance at my elementary school. And in one of the scenes, Dwayne, my favorite, he's on a skateboard. He falls off the skateboard and he kind of gives like the whatever kind of thing. So I was like, I'll do that part as a performer. I'll never forget this. So I get on a skateboard in my classroom and I purposely try and fall, but I fall forwards instead of backwards and slam my face on the floor and bust my nose. So now there's blood everywhere. And my teacher's like, what the F are you doing? They had to call my mom. My mom was annoyed with me. I'll never forget that moment.
I think that's way better than a perfect replica of the intro.
You're 1,000% right.
The Daily Migs Show.
As a woman entrepreneur, you know that every connection counts, whether it's with your customers, your team, or your community. Spectrum Business is here to help you build those connections stronger and faster. Imagine running your business with fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet so you can stay connected to customers, employees, and vendors without having to worry. We know flexibility matters. That's why select Spectrum Business packages come with a 3-year price guarantee, so you can focus on running your business. Plus, enjoy savings on internet, phone, TV, and mobile services when you bundle, all with a 30-day money-back guarantee and no long-term contracts. With Spectrum Business, you get more than just internet. You get support with 100% U.S.-based customer service. Real people who understand small business, ready 24/7 to help you stay up and running. Join millions of business owners like you across America who trust Spectrum Business for reliability, speed, and support. Visit spectrum.com/business today to get started. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
Did you know that you can buy your car completely online on AutoTrader? Really? Just visit autotrader.com, filter and search through dealer listings for the car you want, make, model, color, and all the features that matter to you. Go ahead. Get picky. Whether you're into subcompacts with heated cup holders, crossovers with all-wheel drive, pickups with kicking sound systems, or SUVs that can survive whatever chaos your kids unleash. Just drop in your info and you'll only see cars in your budget. Really. Once you find your one and only, you can do the whole deal online and have the car delivered to your driveway. Or you can pick it up at the dealership and drive your new ride right off the lot. Really. AutoTrader makes it easy to buy your car online because the whole process is designed around your wants and must-haves. AutoTrader. Buy your car online. Really.
Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are officially headed for Splitsville. They are divorcing after 19 years of marriage, and this is Entertainment Tonight reporting on it.
Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's nearly 20-year marriage is officially over.
No! I didn't even know.
What is happening?
So sad.
The star is getting the sign-off from a judge on Tuesday, more than 3 months after she filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Let's take a look.
I wish I would say something more than just that.
Like, what are those differences?
Like, good on them for taking the high road, but give it a few months. Maybe we'll find out why they were so irreconcilable.
Let's take a look at the final settlement obtained by E.T. When it comes to their money.
Oh, okay, Entertainment Tonight. For a second, I was like, wait, the extraterrestrial.
Phone home?
Yeah, I was like, hey, Elliot.
When it comes to their money, their possessions, cars, even airline points, each get to keep what's theirs.
That's interesting. I never would you ever even think of? I guess that makes sense if you have like a lot of airline points. I mean, I imagine like divorce lawyers do have to figure that out. I would have never thought of airline points being something you have to negotiate.
I've never had enough to be concerned about it.
That's same. I don't have any points.
They'll pay their own legal fees. Property seems to be split based on the terms of a prenup. No alimony or child support, but what about child custody?
When kids are teenagers, they often have a say in how they want to split their time.
17-year-old Sunday Rose and 15-year-old Faith Margaret will spend 306 days a year with mom and every other weekend, or 59 days, with dad.
Translated, we don't like that very much.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
So I read all sorts of different things, though, about like that they had some deal about his sobriety. Did you ever see that?
No, I know. I never keep up on any celebrity. I didn't even know they were married until today.
She was
Be honest with
basically,
you.
for every year that he stayed sober, there was like
he
a
get airline
dollar
points?
amount or something. I don't know. It's just, it's a wild situation with those two.
Well, it's just interesting. Like, I mean, I get maybe because he tours also. Maybe that's why like the amount of days is that big of a difference. But 19 years, it always fascinates me when somebody gets divorced after, I would even say after 10 years. Like, and obviously for like serious stuff, I get it. But like when like you hear like irreconcilable differences, I'm like always wondering like, well, what are they? Like after 19 years, you couldn't figure out how to make them reconcilable. I don't know if that's even a term.
I mean, I know.
All right, I got a question. I have never been divorced. I've been relationships that went like many years that broke up, whatever. But I've never been divorced. Both of you have.
Yes.
Can I put you guys on the spot then? Like, okay, how long were you married?
Like 4.5 years.
And why did you get divorced?
You know,
Was it irreconcilable?
It was irreconcilable differences. No, we just grew apart.
After 4 years.
After 4.5 years.
That's fast.
We were college sweethearts. Didn't make it in the real world.
Yeah,
you know?
Sometimes if you get married young, some people grow up quicker than others.
And some people get married young and it works out great. It just did not in our case.
Okay. Well, and then at that point, I also have the question, you said you were married for 4 years, but how long were you together?
Like maybe 7 years.
Yeah.
Danny,
So
what about you?
7 years total,
Yes.
including the marriage. Not 7 years and then you got married.
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't be that old. Sorry.
I'm very young.
Yeah.
Danny, what about you? How long were you
crazy.
married? And how long were you together, I guess, altogether?
We were together for 11 years, and then we were married for 4 years.
So high school sweethearts?
High school sweethearts.
Mhm.
Then got married we were married for 4 years. And really, like, I was checked out probably about 2 years into that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll put you on the spot, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. When you were at the altar and saying, I do, or wherever you
Sure.
got married, were you in the back of your head going, I'm not really sure if I do?
For sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The night
Were you being pressured to get married?
Yes. I mean, in my opinion, yes.
By
I
her or
was.
by outside people?
No, by her.
Okay.
I mean, it was very much, and granted, like, you know, I look back on it now, and it was more of the question, more of just being like, hey, like, we need to have a serious conversation if we're not going to get engaged. And that scared me at the time of like, oh, I'm going to lose my relationship if we do not get engaged and get married. So I felt pressured. Whether she actually put that on me or not was me. And then after that,
Been there too. Self-imposed pressure is really a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like sometimes you're like when you talk to the person, you're just like, no, I didn't care. I'm like, why did I do this to me?
Oh,
yeah. And then during the marriage, at that point, I was just like, everything that I was doing in the relationship, I was like, I should not be in this relationship. And from cheating to just, you know, not.
I was about to joke and say banging other people, but you did the joke for me.
Yeah, not checking in as much as and I was like, I'm just not in this relationship anymore. I'm not happy. So then
So did you guys have to have like a sit down? Was there like a straw that broke the camel's back, or like what was the point where you're just like, we are getting divorced?
Oh, I mean, it was me being like, hey, I want out of this marriage. And she was like, well, let's go to couples counseling. We went to couples counseling for like 3-4 months. And they were like, to the point where the therapist was like, you guys should get divorced. And we were like, and I was like, yeah. And then she was like, no, that's
And
not
I'm picturing
what we should
Danny in the couples counseling on his Facebook changing his relationship status as they said that.
It's complicated.
It was already changed.
What about you? Was there a straw that broke the camel's back? Like, was it like that moment where did you say we're getting divorced, or did he say?
I mean, I had attempted to get us to go to couples therapy, and it didn't work. So I just started
to the same
going
therapist as Danny's?
Yeah. I went to therapy on my own, kind of found my own way, and then said, you know, I'm moving out. And then he said, I'll go to therapy. And I said,
Too
I think
late.
we're too late for that. So that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah. But sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Well, clearly.
Sometimes it's 19 years. Sometimes it's 4.5.
I'm not like, I was just fascinated. I always get fascinated when someone like your relationships were not like super, super long. They were long.
Yeah.
19 years. That just seems like that's just so like, whoa.
It's
like,
a huge chunk of your life.
Right. Like at that point, it's just like, well, we've been in it for this long. Might as well just go till we die.
Yeah.
But that's probably not the right mindset.
No.
I would be a terrible couples counselor.
You're really proving that right now.
The Daily Migs Show.
If you were once married and you ended up getting a divorce, we want to chat with you about it. So call 206-803-ROCK. Steve Migs, we have a listener on hold whose divorce stemmed from someone dropping acid on the wedding night.
Oh, is that frowned upon?
Apparently so. Wow. We're going to get the story in just a moment, but first we've got Tom from Olympia. Tom, tell us your divorce story.
Well, I've been divorced twice. The first time I got divorced was after 12 years, and she was just a bitch. She wanted to control everything that I did. You know, like if I took the day off from work and I turned the heat up while I was at home, she would remotely turn the heat off on me. Just a miserable person. I mean, she was, in my opinion, a very horrible person. So I divorced her.
Tom, so what was because you said like 12 years you're dealing with this person just being way too much for you, but there had to be that moment where you're like, this is it. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Well, yeah, there was one night that I was I can't remember the details. It's been a while, but I'd been planning it for like a year, and pretty much everybody I knew that on January 2nd, I was going to break the news to her.
Happy New Year.
January 2nd of 2017, after our kids went to bed, we were sitting on the couch, and I said, yeah, so we're getting a divorce. And she was very shocked. She was like, I thought you'd never leave me. Yeah, well, you're wrong.
And now you control your own thermostat.
Yeah, definitely. My thermostat, but my girlfriend, who is my second ex-wife, she gets to control the thermostat at her house for the most part.
Wait.
But I get to control it at my house.
So you said you got married again, and then you got divorced again, but now she's your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm on my way home from her house right now.
Why did you guys get divorced?
The dynamic didn't work. She had her grandson. I had my daughters half of the time. My daughters didn't really like me, so they definitely didn't like her. And it was just chaos all the time. So, and my kids basically said, you know, we're never going to talk to you again if you don't divorce her. And so it was the right move. So I divorced her, and then I just kept pursuing her anyway.
How long? Was there any break between that, or like it was after a few months you're like, man, I missed that?
Yeah, probably maybe 6 months.
Okay. Well, Tom, I mean, it sounds like you're living a very non-boring life.
I love Tom. Lorraine in Bothell, tell us about the reason you got divorced.
Well, first of all, he never really proposed. We got drunk one night at a friend's housewarming party. The friend's housewarming, the friends at the house we were at said, hey, guess what? We're getting married. And I went, and then the groom to be turns around and he goes, what, we are? And then I went out on the balcony to talk to my boyfriend, soon to be husband, and said, hey, they're getting married. You want to get married too? And he's like, oh, okay. And anyway, so the wedding took place. It was on the Virginia 5 boat in Seattle. And a lot of people hadn't been on boats before, and so they were puking in the bathroom. And after the wedding, and then after the wedding, I went home to take a nap, woke up, he was gone, and this is before, cell phones. So I'm wandering around Seattle going, hey, have you seen, his name was Lance, have you seen him? They're like, no, he went to this bar over here. Then I went to that bar, and I just couldn't find him all night. And so I ended up sleeping with my maid of honor and in the same bed, not...
Oh.
Right, yeah. Like, wow, I'm about to click on this thumbnail.
Yeah, so anyway, the next morning I wake up, he's still not there, and I'm like, where the hell is he? And so anyway, probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, he shows up. And of course I'm like, where have you been?
Husband.
And he goes, oh, well, me and Mike, who is his best man, and his brother, he goes, we got drunk, we were out on Alki, and we just lost track of time. And then at the time, my sister-in-law, who was breastfeeding, she goes, yeah, I can't believe those guys, they're out all night, and I was leaking everywhere. And we went back home for Christmas, and as soon as at Christmas time, the sister-in-law brings up our wedding night again, and she goes, yeah, well, Lance, Bobby, and Mike were all tripping on acid, and that's when I went, what? and I said, at what point were you going to tell me this? I slept with my maid of honor. You mean to tell me that dropping acid was a better alternative than to consummating your marriage with your wife? So that's when I realized we were done.
This is fair. I mean, yeah, I can't think of I don't think consummating anything is going to work when you're on hallucinogenics.
No.
The Daily Migs Show.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Looking for a protein powder that tastes great and keeps ingredients simple? Meet Clean Simple Eats. Clean Simple Eats uses grass-fed whey protein isolate with 20 grams of complete protein per serving, plus digestive enzymes and a low-lactose formula designed to be easy on digestion. No artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, just clean ingredients and amazing flavors you'll actually look forward to. They even offer variety packs so you can try multiple flavors. Clean Simple Eats is undeniably clean and 100% delicious. Shop now at cleansimpleeats.com.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
Did you know that you can buy your car completely online on AutoTrader? Really? Just visit autotrader.com, filter and search through dealer listings for the car you want, make, model, color, and all the features that matter to you. Go ahead. Get picky. Whether you're into subcompacts with heated cup holders, crossovers with all-wheel drive, pickups with kicking sound systems, or SUVs that can survive whatever chaos your kids unleash. Just drop in your info and you'll only see cars in your budget. Really. Once you find your one and only, you can do the whole deal online and have the car delivered to your driveway. Or you can pick it up at the dealership and drive your new ride right off the lot. Really. AutoTrader makes it easy to buy your car online because the whole process is designed around your wants and must-haves. AutoTrader. Buy your car online. Really.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for any local business owner looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Get started today at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
What if the bright side wasn't just a state of mind? What if it was a real place with blue skies, perfect greens, seaside concerts, world-famous beaches, and the margarita of your dreams? What if you came here, all the way to the bright side, where optimism is made fresh daily, and let San Diego turn your mood upside up? Plan your trip at sandiego.org. Funded in part with City of San Diego Tourism Marketing District Assessment Funds.
You're a pro at running your life, at committing to your workout, at showing up every day. At Bombas, we're pros too. Pros at making socks. Our sport assortment has specialized socks for whatever sport you're committed to. Running, hiking, golf, Pilates, and so much more. Made with sweat-wicking yarns, blister-fighting details, and targeted arch support. Bombas Sport is pro-level socks from the pros of socks. For another pro, you. Go to bombas.com/audio and use code audio for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com and use code audio.
If you're the kind of person who reads ingredient labels, for yourself, for your coffee creamer, for literally everything, it makes sense to care just as much about what you're feeding your dog. That's why so many dog parents are choosing Healthy Dogma. Healthy Dogma makes dog food with real, recognizable ingredients. No fillers, no mystery ingredients. Just thoughtfully sourced nutrition that actually makes sense. Their protein-added Pet Mix complete meals are gently dehydrated to preserve goodness and make life easier. And in minutes, mealtime is ready. It's simple, convenient, and feels like a better way to feed your dog without overthinking it. Because taking care of your dog shouldn't feel complicated. It should feel aligned with how you already live. Right now, you can save 20% on your first purchase at healthydogma.com with code HEALTHY. That's 20% off your first purchase at healthydogma.com with code HEALTHY. Healthy Dogma, food made with care.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother FM Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs.
Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know that I sure am, because we made it all the way to the weekend.
Friday, motherfucking Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying.
Yes.
Fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
Let's get to our contestant. We have Laura in Tacoma. Laura, are you there?
I am. Me and my 10-year-old are here.
What's your 10-year-old's name?
Brooklyn.
Hi, Brooklyn. Steve, you got to get out of here.
Bye-bye.
For those playing along at home, Laura and Brooklyn will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep.
How many circles make up MasterCard's logo?
2.
Yes. There was a myth that George Washington's teeth were made out of what material?
Wood.
Yes. Which sandwich chain claims to be freaky fast?
Jimmy John's.
Yes. Richmond is the capital of which U.S. state?
Virginia.
Correct. Which planet has a 10-hour day?
Mars.
No.
Saturn.
No.
Uranus.
No. How many Sanderson sisters are there in Hocus Pocus?
3.
Yes. Yeah. What sport did Clyde the Glide play?
Football.
No.
Soccer.
No.
Basketball.
Yes. Patty Boyd was married to both Eric Clapton and which member of the Beatles?
George Harrison.
Yes. Which continent has the most extensive river system?
South America.
Yes. Who wrote Pet Sematary?
I don't know.
That's the only other one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Way to go, Laura and Brooklyn.
You know, you guys didn't need the cheat sheet.
They did not. Smarties. I like it.
It was all Brooklyn, right?
It was Brooklyn, for sure. We actually beat him about a month ago, too. So.
Oh, they beat you a month ago, Steve.
Oh, well, that's great.
And considering the score they just achieved, I think they might do it again today.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all Brooklyn, though.
I was going to say,
yeah.
was it Brooklyn?
Yeah.
I don't, that Brooklyn. She's just smart for us.
Yep. Steve, welcome back. Are you ready? Yeah, Daddy, let's go. How many circles make up MasterCard's logo?
2?
Yes. There was a myth that George Washington's teeth were made of what material?
Wood.
Yep. Which sandwich chain claims to be freaky fast?
Oh, we just had it. Jimmy John's.
Yep. Richmond is the capital of which U.S. state?
Richmond, Indiana.
No.
Richmond, British Columbia.
No.
Richmond, Arkansas?
Wow, no. Which planet has a 10-hour day?
Which planet? That would be Uranus.
It would
Karen.
not be.
Mars.
No.
Jupiter.
Yes. How many Sanderson sisters are there in Hocus Pocus?
3.
Yes. What sport did Clyde the Glide play?
Basketball.
You know it. Patty Boyd was married to both Eric Clapton and which member of the Beatles?
Paul McCartney.
No.
George Harrison.
Yes. Which continent has the most extensive river system?
That would be Africa.
No.
Asia.
No.
Europe.
No. Who wrote Pet Sematary?
Stephen King.
Yes, he did. And Steve, with time to spare, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hear it in your voice.
And that is a tie. 8-8. Nicely done, Laura and Brooklyn. Next time you'll beat him again.
I knew it was Stephen King after I
Oh,
did the question, too.
Don't wanna be buried
in a pet cemetery.
That's my favorite Ramones song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Steve Migs, Richmond is the capital of Virginia.
Duh.
And the continent with the most extensive river system is South America. Congratulations on your tie.
The Daily Migs Show.
When Brad and I got home after work, we stumbled upon an issue with our dog Brute and ended up having to take him for a same-day urgent office visit to our vet because he ingested 174 Cosequin, which is a joint supplement for dogs.
Cosequin.
So the daily serving size for my 2 dogs is 3. He ate 174 of them.
How did he get into this?
So it was just basically on a kitchen counter that was too accessible for my giant dog.
Okay.
So I didn't even.
So it was like in like a pill bottle.
It was a giant pill bottle, huge pill bottle. He chewed the whole thing open and ate every single pill inside of it.
Wow.
Yeah. So it ended up being a very unexpectedly expensive day yesterday. He's doing great.
Okay, I was going to say, before we go any further, because that sounds like he would overdose. I have no idea what this joint medication does, but so he's okay.
He is okay. The big concern is liver damage that can come from something like this. So thankfully, we got, we had to induce the vomiting and do all that kind of. It was awful.
How do you induce vomiting? You have to put your finger down his throat?
They gave him some sort of an injection, and let me tell you, if he ingested 174 joint supplements, he vomited 174 joint supplements.
Wow.
We had to
Does he do it there?
Yes.
Okay,
we had to
good.
hold a bucket. It was just like college all over again. Like, I'll hold your ears back, buddy.
He's pledging a fraternity.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. He make a good Alpha Sig.
Any guesses how much it cost?
Oh, wow. So he had it flushed it out. Happened there. I'm guessing $670.
Okay, Steve says $670. Danny, what do you think?
See, I was going way more than that. I don't have pets, so I was just thinking high, but I was thinking $3,000.
$3,000?
Yes, I was.
I am going to tell you how much money we dropped at the vet after our simple question. Let's start with Mark on I-5. Mark. As pet owners, we all have to deal with our pet eating something they shouldn't from time to time. So our simple question to you, what did your pet eat?
Well, I have a 100-plus pound English lab that eats pretty much everything, and one day he decided to eat some litter fritters. You know, the forbidden truffles from the cat box.
I never heard it called that before. That's hilarious.
Oh, man. And then he puked them up. So, yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Dude, what is up with animals wanting to eat the forbidden truffles?
I don't know.
Our pup Lucy we're still dealing with this. We have tried everything and nothing has worked. We've gone to the vet. They've even given us stuff that we should use to have her not eat these truffles. And she continues to eat these truffles.
They're the worst.
And then she wants to lick us. We're like, no.
Get out of here,
Get out of here with that forbidden truffle tongue.
Sierra and Dominic in Greatview, what is the thing that your pet ate?
We have a 70-pound German Shepherd who ate a chocolate chip cookie off of the counter.
Naughty dog.
And how did the dog, because we've had that happen and thankfully our dogs did not get sick. Did your dogs get sick from that?
She didn't. No, I did like a panic search on Google to see how much chocolate dogs could eat. And thankfully for that size of dog, she would have had to eat like 2 Hershey bars in order for it to be a problem.
When you went online, did you find like the chocolate dog calculator thing? Because I had to do the same thing, and there was like type in the weight, and then how many ounces do you think was it of chocolate, and it would tell you if your dog's safe or not.
Well, like fortunately, it was like AI generated, so it's like.
Oh, we lost you.
You said AI. The robots already took you out.
206-803-ROCK. Juan Santana in Seattle. Our simple question. What did your pet eat? Juan.
Hello, Juan.
All right, moving on.
Must have ate the phones or their cell service.
What did your pet eat?
Clam ceviche.
Ooh, I bet I loved that.
Oh, highbrow cow.
We went razor clam digging this weekend and made some ceviche, and I was sitting on my couch finishing it up, and I put the container next to me because my cat hardly eats anything but his regular food. And I look over, and he's got his head in it, and he's just licking it up like, yeah, this is good.
It's a fancy
hilarious
cat.
because it's so much citrus, all the lime juice and lemon juice that's in there, and he was licking his lips like he didn't know what to do.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, yeah, apparently if your dog or cat doesn't eat food, just squirt some lime juice on it.
That'll work.
Right?
Do you guys want the big reveal?
Somebody texted and they think it's going to be $387. That Tim just made a guess.
$387.
Yes.
All right. Well, one of the three of you that guessed is very close, and that person is Steve Migs, because we dropped $753.64.
Now, is that with the pet insurance?
So I just got the note back. They have received the claim, and then we'll get reimbursed within probably a week. But it covers 70 to 80% of your bill.
Whoa.
So thank God for pet insurance.
Does it cover that much when your pet's being an idiot and eating things that it shouldn't be eating?
I'm fairly certain they're going to drop us. They're going to be like, we have had way too many claims for this idiot brute. He's done.
780?
I know. This dog. Anybody want a dog?
No, I got my hands full already with dogs in there and the forbidden truffles or whatever they are. I don't need another dog, please.
The Daily Migs Show. Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
If you want riveting conversations, the place to be is Reddit, where someone's always posing a question and the answers are very entertaining.
Yes.
For example, one poster said, "What's the first sign you notice that someone is a bad driver?"
Ooh.
So, of course, many have had to weigh in with their suggestions on this topic. So let's go straight to the comments.
And we found a bunch of these comments. I thought it'd be kind of fun for us to kind of figure out if we agree with it or not, or if we're even guilty of being that kind of a bad driver.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so who better to read it than a man who knows a thing or two about driving?
Is it Vin Diesel?
You know it. We've got Robot Vin Diesel reading the comments about bad drivers. Are you ready for the first one?
Oh, yeah.
Good driver sometimes misses their turn. A bad driver never misses their turn.
Oh, very profound. And that might be my ultimate pet peeve on the road.
Oh, yeah?
Is when somebody is driving, it's clear that they missed, especially when 405, the exit from I-5 is on the left.
Oh, yes.
And there are times, but there's also a carpool lane, and people who maybe have never driven over there they start to panic. They're not sure where they're supposed to be. And instead of maybe just you're gonna have to miss the exit and use your GPS to get back where you need to be. They just cut in front of several cars and nearly cause an accident.
Terrifying.
I hate that.
People who don't check their mirrors before changing lanes, that's always scary.
Well, it's 2026. We have things that beep at us now.
Well, this week, I'm not even joking, I was almost sideswiped driving to work 2 times this week in the mornings.
And it was Danny.
It was Danny V.
He's sick of seeing you at work every day.
Get her off the road.
I wish slow highway drivers would understand how dangerous they're making it for everyone. Vastly worse to go 10 below the flow of traffic than 10 above.
I mean, I agree. I would rather somebody was going 10 above than 10 below.
Especially in that passing lane, because then you have all these cars that, it's not right, but they get aggressive and they're trying to cut around that person and then potentially hitting other people as well. It does get frustrating. If you're doing 50 miles per hour in the passing lane, you might want to rethink whether or not you should be driving.
I might be giving you the thumbs down when I go by.
Do you thumbs down people?
Oh, yeah. It's way more efficient than the bird.
I don't do anything. I just keep driving.
You don't even use your horn or anything?
Well, it depends on the situation. If I feel like I'm about to have an accident, I might hit the horn. From where I was when I first moved out here to where I am now, it's a completely different person. New York version of Steve would hate Seattle Steve because I'm just chill. It's whatever. I'm going to get where I need to go. But if you cut me off and I could potentially get in an accident, then that would piss me off.
Then you let them know.
Maybe I'll thumbs down them. So you just look at them and then give them That would probably get under my skin.
It's worse than the bird, I'm telling you.
Or I might start laughing. Danny, do you dumb down or flip people off?
No, I have a big sign that says "You suck," and I just hold it up, outside of my window.
I feel like the thumbs down is the equivalent of "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed." You know?
I just blow people kisses.
Oh, that's amazing.
Road rage. If everything is making you so angry, it's probably you, bro.
Yeah, there's some people that just get way too worked up in general in life, and it definitely spills over into the car.
So you remember when we had our party in Puyallup at Sunrise Village?
Yes.
And there's a 4-way stop when you get into that little village, a little area where there's like the Target, the Menchie's, the Red Dog, and a bunch of other places. I have seen people like blow a gasket, like get so mad when somebody doesn't follow the order of a 4-way stop. And I hate when people don't follow it, but I'm not going to start. I remember seeing somebody screaming and yelling, and they're throwing things in their own car. They were that mad. And I'm like,
wow,
buddy, you might want to go talk to somebody.
We're like, go home and take a toke and chill out.
Tailgating. I try to avoid riding with my neighbor Harry because he always drives about half a second behind the car in front of him.
Oh, yeah, Harry's a terrible driver.
3-second following rule.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
If it's
1,
2.5?
2, 1,000. 3, 1,000.
If they go under 3, do you thumbs them down?
Yeah, thumbs down for sure.
They don't accelerate to highway speeds on ramp.
Oh, yeah. People taking their sweet-ass time.
That's very frustrating.
Speeds in parking lots.
Oh, yeah.
That's just dangerous and stupid.
Dude, in our development right now, like, there's a guy, I don't know who it is in which house, but, like, he just flies down our street, and it's a small, you've been there, it's a small development, and there are kids, and the last time he did it, I wasn't close enough, but the thought crossed my mind, I was taking out the trash, I see him kind of, like, zooming by, I just wanted to roll my trash right in front of his car.
Oh, that would
teach
be
him
great.
a lesson. Be like, dude, chill out, there are children here. What are you in a rush to get to? Like, you're going to get there in maybe 4 seconds less time. It's a very small development.
And if you're going to make up for some amount of lost time in a development like that, is not the place to do it. Do it on the freeway.
People have that in their mind.
So many dents on vehicle.
What was that?
Oh, dents on the vehicle?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I definitely feel like that is a common thread. The worst drivers seem to have some, like, crunch on the side of the car or something.
I've been on the freeway where, like, you're around, near a car that, like, is, like, missing parts of their car. And I'm like, I'm going to keep my distance from this car. They clearly don't care. All right, one more?
Yeah.
When they treat their turn signal like it's an optional subscription service they didn't pay for. Bonus points if they're drifting between lanes while staring at a phone in their lap.
Ooh, don't do that.
Thumbs down.
2 thumbs down.
The Daily Migs Show.
What if the bright side wasn't just a state of mind? What if it was a real place with blue skies, perfect greens, seaside concerts, world-famous beaches, and the margarita of your dreams? What if you came here, all the way to the bright side, where optimism is made fresh daily, and let San Diego turn your mood upside up? Plan your trip at sandiego.org. Funded in part with City of San Diego Tourism Marketing District Assessment Funds.
You're a pro at running your life, at committing to your workout, at showing up every day. At Bombas, we're pros too. Pros at making socks. Our sport assortment has specialized socks for whatever sport you're committed to. Running, hiking, golf, Pilates, and so much more. Made with sweat-wicking yarns, blister-fighting details, and targeted arch support. Bombas Sport is pro-level socks from the pros of socks. For another pro, you. Go to bombas.com/audio and use code audio for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com and use code audio.
If you're the kind of person who reads ingredient labels, for yourself, for your coffee creamer, for literally everything, it makes sense to care just as much about what you're feeding your dog. That's why so many dog parents are choosing Healthy Dogma. Healthy Dogma makes dog food with real, recognizable ingredients. No fillers, no mystery ingredients. Just thoughtfully sourced nutrition that actually makes sense. Their protein-added pet mix complete meals are gently dehydrated to preserve goodness and make life easier. And in minutes, mealtime is ready. It's simple, convenient, and feels like a better way to feed your dog without overthinking it. Because taking care of your dog shouldn't feel complicated. It should feel aligned with how you already live. Right now, you can save 20% on your first purchase at healthydogma.com with code HEALTHY. That's 20% off your first purchase at healthydogma.com with code HEALTHY. Healthy Dogma, food made with care.
Steve Migs, have you ever been the recipient of a cameo?
No. Have you?
I have gotten one for somebody else, but I've never received one.
And yes, you did. We got you one for your 50th.
Who was that one again?
Oh, wait.
We literally got it for you, and you don't remember.
I don't.
I don't remember
Was
either.
it a wrestler?
It was a wrestler, but I can't
wrestler.
remember who it was.
Oh, crap. Oh, was it Mick Foley?
Yes.
Yes,
good
I
at
forgot
remembering.
about that. Well, you also got me a lot of really cool videos from people where you didn't pay money for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But I appreciate you guys. It was the greatest gift I ever received.
Well, from the world of wrestling,
Oh, my
Ric
goodness.
Flair has been doing these cameos that are currently getting a lot of buzz. And he had to put out a public apology after the news came out that his cameos were costing people nearly $1,000. But it's just him doing these drunken ramblings, putting no effort into making them at all. One was so bad that he told the groom-to-be, "Why would you get married?" And a lot of these things prompted 1-star reviews, including that one, and a lot of backlash online.
So picture, if you will, somebody sent him money and a script or like a prompt that said, "Hey, can you wish this person best of luck on getting married?" And so he just reads it. He doesn't even like read it ahead of time. He's reading the message and commenting on the message as he's doing the video at a bar while drunk.
And it's not going over well?
Woo! To my man Eric from Tina and the military boy. I guess it's a beautiful gift. I'm not sure why. Oh, bachelor gift. Oh my God. Why would you get married, motherfucker?
Here's somewhere from $600 to $1,000. Please send a nice message about my friend getting married. Why would you get married, mother blanker?
Thanks, Rick.
It doesn't stop there.
It's the worst possible commitment you could do because as of the day you get married, 50% of everything is hers.
And he's got some experience in this department.
Yes, he does.
Do you know how many times he's been married?
I believe 4.
5.
5. The nature boy.
I don't care how beautiful she is. Stay her girlfriend. I'm a diamond. I'm forever.
Wait, he said stay her girlfriend? That's
yes.
not how it works. Okay.
I'm forever. I've overstayed my welcome, and my name is Ric Flair.
That was $1,000. One was so bad I got a 1-star and I saw it and it said I couldn't even give it to my dad. It was for my dad Bart, and he kept calling him Barf
Oh, no.
because he was so drunk. We found a couple more of his cameos.
Oh, let's hear him.
Chris and Leanna from Dad and Heidi. Congratulations. Getting married. That's phenomenal. I think that's the most awesome thing you could possibly do. You guys have got a great...
Clearly he wasn't as drunk in this one yet.
You guys have got a great opportunity to have a great marriage and a great life. Get married, be faithful, love each other, and Chris, make Leanna go, woo, every day of the week. From the nature boy, woo.
Wow. Do as I say, not as I do.
I think he should have to pay people for these.
Would you like to hear one more
Yes.
of his? Okay.
Married to his wonderful wife, Tara, who I have seen pictures of, and she is hot as
Wow.
I'm sorry. If somebody spent that money for a Ric Flair cameo and this is what I get, I'm like, money well spent.
So you would feel good about this investment?
I would not be angry.
Here's the deal, Hank. I hope Tara is hot as because she has to be. Because the minute you get married, man, she owns 50% of your life.
Okay, now he's back
Here
to don't
we
get
go.
married again. Okay, good. I mean, I didn't like the other Rick where he was telling you to love the person and be nice to them.
Your life. Words of wisdom. I've been married 4 times, spent $2 million alimony. My advice to you, Henry, is to make sure that Tara goes, woo, every night of her life. Remember, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. You just had a f***ing cameo done by the f***ing man. Woo!
I don't even think he realizes that he's been married 5 times. I'm looking at their names right here. He's separated and announced his split in 2024 from Wendy Barlow.
Yes, I think he's back with her now.
Oh my gosh.
He's living the good life. Just picture, though, he's sitting at a bar by himself, holding a video, reading the letter for like what he needs to do for these cameos that he just received anywhere from $600 to $1,000, and he's just commenting on it. This is like the easiest money that this guy's ever made.
Oh, now he's got to pay it all back.
I guess. Will
I feel like they deserve a refund.
You would be upset if that's what you got?
Well, they didn't get what they were paying for.
They got drunk Ric Flair. What did you expect?
For him to follow the script.
I mean, they got some solid marriage advice from a man who knows marriage.
Yeah, well, he definitely knows what not to do.
Yes.
The Daly Migs Show.
Carpal tunnel syndrome. Heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
If you're the kind of person who reads ingredient labels, for yourself, for your coffee creamer, for literally everything, it makes sense to care just as much about what you're feeding your dog. That's why so many dog parents are choosing Healthy Dogma. Healthy Dogma makes dog food with real, recognizable ingredients. No fillers, no mystery ingredients. Just thoughtfully sourced nutrition that actually makes sense. Their protein-added pet mix complete meals are gently dehydrated to preserve goodness and make life easier. And in minutes, mealtime is ready. It's simple, convenient, and feels like a better way to feed your dog without overthinking it. Because taking care of your dog shouldn't feel complicated. It should feel aligned with how you already live. Right now, you can save 20% on your first purchase at healthydogma.com with code HEALTHY. That's 20% off your first purchase at healthydogma.com with code HEALTHY. Healthy Dogma, food made with care.
Skincare experts and dermatologists have often touted the benefits of indoor humidity as essential for healthy, glowing skin. But did you know dry air can start to harm your skin in as little as 30 minutes? For years, many people have relied on humidifiers for better skin, sleep, and overall wellness. But traditional models, bulky, mold-prone, and difficult to maintain. That's where Canopy Humidifier comes in. Recommended by leading dermatologists, Canopy is a completely reimagined humidifier designed to elevate any space, offering the ultimate in skincare and wellness benefits. Canopy's clean moisture combats dryness, dullness, and fine lines while strengthening the skin's barrier and boosting the effectiveness of topical skincare products. With its sleek design, Canopy is the cleanest and easiest humidifier on the market. With its unique technology, cleaning is as easy as popping it in the dishwasher. Go to getcanopy.co to save $25 on your Canopy humidifier purchase today with Canopy's filter subscription. Even better, use code PODCAST at checkout to save an additional 10% off your Canopy purchase. Your skin will thank you.
You've probably heard it said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And that idea applies not just to words, but to the way you move through life. It's about setting an example, taking the lead, and adapting to whatever comes your way. That's why people love the Range Rover Sport. It's a vehicle that embodies that mindset, blending power, poise, and performance. With its distinctly British design and exquisite interiors, it's immediately clear this isn't just a car. It's a statement. Inside, innovations like the cabin air purification system and active noise cancellation create a level of comfort and control that feels effortless. And with 7 terrain modes and a choice of powerful engines, including a plug-in hybrid with an estimated range of 53 miles, the Range Rover Sport balances raw power with refinement. Dynamic, agile, and truly instinctive, it reflects a confident, intentional way of driving and living. Build your Range Rover Sport at rangerover.com/US/sport.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
For the mountain kind, it's the first rays of spring sunshine hitting the snow-covered peaks. The joy of carving a beautiful arc across a freshly groomed slope. Soaking up those sunsets from a Main Street restaurant, knowing that tomorrow's will happen just a little bit later. Discover what makes spring so special at visitparkcity.com. Park City, Utah, for the mountain kind.
Attention fans of Jury Duty. The groundbreaking comedy series is back for season 2, featuring an all-new cast. This installment takes the comedy out of the courthouse and into the mountains above Malibu for an annual company retreat. The catch? Everyone but the new guy is an actor. Oh yeah, and the company is fake. Get to know all the employees of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce, a family business with everything on the line. Season 2 arrives with bigger laughs, higher stakes, and the same heart that made the first season a cultural phenomenon. And here's the fun part. You'll be able to try all 4 flavors of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce on Amazon. Jury Duty Presents Company Retreat is now streaming on Prime Video. Don't miss the feel-good comedy everyone's going to be talking about.
SpringFest is happening now at Lowe's. Keep the spotlight on your yard with Stay Green Premium 2 cubic foot mulch, 5 bags for $10. Plus, when you want more help indoors, get up to 40% off select major appliances that help you supercharge your chores. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid to 4/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother FM Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know that I am because we made it and it's Friday.
Friday, Mother effing Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down.
Are we getting down?
Yeah, we are.
Looking forward to the weekend.
Partying. Emo night. Fun.
Looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah, let's get to our contestant. It's Chris in Roy. Good morning, Chris.
Morning.
All right, Chris is ready, Steve, so you have to get out.
Bye-bye.
For those playing along at home, Chris has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Finish this sentence. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your what?
Hair.
Yes. Which fast food chain's original name began with Insta?
Jack in the Box?
No.
In and Out?
No.
Wendy's.
No. Which band had the album Love at First Sting?
Scorpions.
Yes. Which of the Great Lakes ranks 3rd for surface area?
Erie.
No.
Ontario.
No.
Huron.
No. Which Friends star played Tori in Leprechaun?
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes. Who created the Chronicles of Narnia?
Oh my God. Pass.
Tom Hanks is a distant relative of which president?
Roosevelt?
No.
Kennedy?
No.
Truman.
No. What animal can clean its own ears with its own tongue?
Oh my God. Giraffe.
Yes! And a strong finish to bring you to 4, Chris. I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah, probably. Those were tough.
And Steve's, he's distracted by the snow globe happening outside right now.
Crazy out
It is
there.
so crazy.
It's a winter
It's
wonder.
nasty out.
Yeah, everybody drive safe. Steve, welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Are you ready?
Showtime.
Finish this sentence. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your what?
Hair?
Yes. Which fast food chain's original name began with Insta?
What fast food chain? Insta. Carvert.
What?
I don't know. McDonald's.
No.
Wendy's.
No. Which band had the album Love at First Sting?
Love at First Sting. Cinderella?
No.
Poison?
No.
Striper.
No. Which of the Great Lakes ranks 3rd for surface area?
Lake Erie.
No.
Lake Ontario.
No.
Lake Wisconsin.
No. Which Friends star played Tori in Leprechaun?
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes. Who created the Chronicles of Narnia?
Stephen King.
No.
Rocco Siffredi.
No.
H&R Puffin stuff.
No. Tom Hanks is a distant relative of which president?
Reagan.
No.
Kennedy.
No.
Nixon.
No. What animal can clean its own ears with its own tongue?
A cat.
No. Steve, you got 2 correct.
Oh, my God.
And that is a
Oh, my
loss.
God.
I told you I thought it was going to be okay, Chris.
Wow.
4-2. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What a humble winner over there. That was terrible.
The fast food chain whose original name began with Insta, it was once Insta Burger King.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
That's a terrible name.
I know.
Smart on them for getting rid of that.
Our friend did know that Love at First Sting was an album from the Scorpions that came out in 1984.
I couldn't think of it.
Ranking third for surface area out of the Great Lakes is Lake Michigan. The Chronicles of Narnia was C.S. Lewis. Tom Hanks is a distant relative of Abraham Lincoln, and he's actually playing Abraham Lincoln in an upcoming movie.
But how about that?
I know. And the animal that can clean its own ears with its own tongue. The tongue is black.
Anteater.
No. It is a giraffe.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations on losing, Steve.
The Daily Migs Show.
What autograph do you have that has a great story attached to it? Call 206-803-ROCK and tell us all about it. Steve Migs, we have someone on hold with a KISW calendar from back in 1991 that is autographed by some of our favorite bands.
We weren't even born back then.
No, we weren't.
No.
We're going to talk to Bill in just a moment, but first let's catch up with Bruce in Snohomish. Bruce, what autograph do you have that has a great story attached to it?
That would be Mike Trout.
The baseball player.
Legendary Mike Trout. Yes, sir. Yeah, my kid was he's still a huge baseball fan. He was 7 years old. He's got cerebral palsy, so at that age I would carry him on top of my shoulders to the game. We were on the field for batting practice, and Trout came up to us. He was a rookie at the time. I didn't even know who he was. And he asked me, he says, "Hey, do you want me to take a picture with your boy?" And I said, "Sure." And so he took my kid, and he held him while I took his picture. And then he ran off with him and ran into the dugout, and I went to run after him, and the King County Sheriff was standing there telling me I couldn't go any further.
Wait, Mike Trout stole your child?
He's actively kidnapping your kid?
Yeah. And so then he's like back there laughing, and he jumps into the clubhouse and disappears with my kid. You know, like 30 seconds later, he comes out, and my kid's wearing an Angels jersey and an Angels hat and Angels wristbands. And then to make it even cooler, you know, he gives me my kid back, and everything was cool, you know. So you fast forward like 11, 12 years later, I'm on the field with my son again for batting practice, and I'm watching Trout and Pujols kind of go at it in the batting cage, and they come out of the cage, and Trout walks right up to my kid, and he says, "Hey, I want to give you my baseball bat," you know, and so he gives him his bat, and I told him, I said, "Hey, this isn't the first time you met my son," and I kind of relived the story with him, and he says, "You know, I don't remember that, but it sounds like something I would have done." And the whole thing got captured by this guy holding the camera. I didn't know who he was, but it ended up going on the Sports Center, showing Trout giving my kid a bat and everything, and it was the coolest thing ever, you know. And like two months after that, we were at another game, and we had seats real close to the field. Trout was in the on-deck circle, noticed my kid, remembered him, and actually came into the crowd during the game to hug my kid and take a picture with him.
Damn it, Bruce, why are you making me like an Angels player as much as I do right now?
Thanks, Bruce.
Also, that answered my question. I was like, I wonder how often he would steal people's children. The fact that he doesn't remember it makes me think he did that quite a bit.
Oh, maybe that's just his shtick.
Is Mike Trout our new favorite baseball player?
He might be. Dang it. 206-803-ROCK. Bill, you're in Kent. What autograph?
Big Dumper needs to start stealing children.
Yes.
That way we can root for him more.
What autograph do you have that has a great story behind it?
Well, way back in the 1900s, there used to be a show on KISW. It was called Rockline. Bob Coburn was the host, and it was on like Monday nights. and he'd always like have a different band on each week. And so in late 1990, I was listening to it, and they said, "Hey, send in a postcard, and you have a chance to win a autographed 1991 calendar." I'm like, "Wow, that sounds cool," And so I actually won. And they sent me this calendar. It's got all kinds of. It's got Ann and Nancy Wilson's autograph. Chris Novoselic.
Nice.
I guess he was the only member of Nirvana that signed it. Jerry Cantrell, Anthony Kiedis, Flea, Stevie Nicks, Mick Fleetwood. Just all kinds of different autographs on it. It was pretty awesome.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still got it.
Nice. That is awesome.
That's a good cast of characters right there. 206-803-ROCK. Tony in Mukilteo, what autograph do you have that has a great story behind it?
Good morning, guys. Love the show, long-time listener. It's cool. So the story itself, not necessarily that crazy, but Mill Creek Sports does a lot of autograph signing. They bring in athletes, and you basically pay, you get a ticket, you stand in line, and they'll sign your stuff.
Right.
So Steve Largent was there, 15 years ago now about this point, and he was my hero from all the way back when I was a kid. That's why I got into football, was watching the little white guy that could. So I convinced him to sign my Seahawks helmet with "Rock Out with Your Hawk Out."
Yes.
Amazing.
Tony, do you display it somewhere prominently?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have like a TV room downstairs that's got all our sports memorabilia. My wife's a huge baseball fan, and so we've got some cool stuff down there, and it's sitting on top of the shelf, prominently displayed in a nice case.
But more importantly, Tony, did Steve Largent steal your child?
He tried.
Okay, good. That's good.
The Daily Migs Show.
After my abortion, I didn't just feel sad. I felt unworthy, like God would never forgive me. So I stayed quiet, especially at church. But the pain didn't go away. Support After Abortion listened with compassion and helped me find a faith-based group where I could work through my grief with God in the picture. They also offer secular options, as well as virtual, in-person, one-on-one, and self-guided. Your gift helps women and men find hope and healing. Visit supportafterabortion.com/iheart-hope.
Attention fans of Jury Duty. The groundbreaking comedy series is back for season 2, featuring an all-new cast. This installment takes the comedy out of the courthouse and into the mountains above Malibu for an annual company retreat. The catch? Everyone but the new guy is an actor. Oh yeah, and the company is fake. Get to know all the employees of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce, a family business with everything on the line. Season 2 arrives with bigger laughs, higher stakes, and the same heart that made the first season a cultural phenomenon. And here's the fun part. You'll be able to try all 4 flavors of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce on Amazon. Jury Duty Presents Company Retreat is now streaming on Prime Video. Don't miss the feel-good comedy everyone's going to be talking about.
Going outside is so in during Springfest at Lowe's. For a limited time, get extra big deals on select Holland pavers, 3 for $1. Plus, save $70 on a Charbroil Performance 4-burner grill, now $179. And chef-up shareables for your whole crew. Picture-perfect patios and good food? Yes, please. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 3/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. Paver offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
Say good morning to Jake from Belfair, who is playing the game today. What's up, Jake?
What's up?
Let's spin this wheel and see who you're playing with. Will it be me or Migs?
All right, the wheel's spinning. Who will it land on? Currently, it's on me, but it looks like it's going to make its way over to... Will it? No, it stayed on me. So
It was
yeah,
like almost right on the line,
just
Steve.
a hair away from being Tara and Daly. But Jake, it's you and me. Let's win these tickets.
Let's go.
All right, Jake, here is your clip.
Ooh, well, good luck to you, Jake. I believe.
Breaking Benjamin.
Yes.
Let me play the clip again for you. Because listen really hard.
I believe that the song title is in the part that you're playing.
I will not bow.
Yeah!
Honestly, if you would have just played that on any other week where we weren't giving away Breaking Benjamin tickets, I would be so stumped. But I'm like, I believe that's the band.
Well done, Jake. You've done your part.
Now
Steve
the pressure's
Migs,
on me.
Are you ready for your clip?
I don't know. Okay, yes, I am ready for it. Oh, man. So many better songs off of that record, but for some reason that became their biggest hit, and that's Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Jake?
Yeah. Awesome.
Right on, Jake. Congratulations, my friend.
No, I'm such a music nerd, especially when I was growing up. I would just consume anything and everything, and I just loved any documentaries that were done about making of records. Have you ever seen the documentary of the making of Blood Sugar Sex Magic?
No.
It's Rick Rubin produced it. He's just Rick Rubin doing Rick Rubin things. He's just like this quirky, like just this being that's a presence that's there. But like the band, they like rented out a house, and it's just a really fun watch. But then that's where I learned that the song Under the Bridge was never even meant to be a song. It was just a poem.
Really?
And Rick Rubin was like looking through Anthony Kiedis' poems, and he's like, man, this is so bad. No, he was like, we need to turn this into a song. And he's the guy, and he's the reason why he pushed them to try and do something a little bit different than their typical funky, upbeat rock music.
When has Rick Rubin ever been wrong?
Well, I mean, I think in that instance, me personally, he's very wrong, but I am wrong because it was their biggest hit.
Totally.
The Daily Migs Show.
A man is going viral because of a promise that he made. He swore that he would eat nothing but Wendy's chili for an entire month if Scotty Scheffler won a golf tournament.
I didn't even know Wendy's had chili.
What? I don't think I knew that either.
That's so famous. We used to get chili.
How famous is it if two of the three people in this room don't even remember it?
I mean, one of them has never tried like any fast food place ever, and the
Fair.
other one
Hasn't had meat in a long
the other
time.
one thinks that pretzels don't have cheese on them. So
We're kind of a mess. Scotty did, in fact, win a golf tournament. So this guy, he ended up keeping his word, and this is his video.
I am a man of my word. No excuses. I was wrong. Congratulations, Scotty Scheffler. Which means until February 25, 7 p.m., the only thing I'm going to be eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner is Wendy's chili. No cheese, no crackers, just chili. Delicious.
Why did he make these like these stipulations?
My eyes are watering, and I'm gagging a little bit just thinking about that.
Just because of that much chili?
That much chili?
I feel bad for anybody who lives in a house with him. Or even if he lives in like an apartment complex, I feel bad for everybody that has to go down the same flight of stairs as this man.
For sure. And the poor guy, no crackers, no cheese.
Wait, poor guy. He made those stipulations. I don't think anybody was like, well, the rules say you can't have cheese or crackers. I mean, he could have just included cheese and crackers just to add a little variety.
I guess he just really wasn't thinking. But then, on day 2, he ended up tweeting out that breakfast chili is surprisingly underrated.
Yeah, I want to hear from him in about a week.
Yeah, that just sounds really awful. I'm not interested.
So you wouldn't? Have you ever done a bet?
Yes.
Okay, what's the first one that pops to mind? Like when you lost a bet?
The first one is the worst one. And it is a time that I bet on Apple Cup, as one does when the two teams of our state play each other.
And you have a team that you care a lot about, and that's the Washington Huskies, right?
Absolutely not. I'm a proud Coug, and our friend Sean, who used to work here, he is a big Dogs fan. And, of course, the Cougs ended up losing, and I had to eat dog food.
Okay, was it dry or wet dog food?
It was wet dog food, and it was horrible. I felt like it was like stuck in my teeth, that it was coating the insides of my mouth. I could not get it out of my mouth.
Without getting too graphic, though, like what flavor was it?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Because some dog food looks delicious. I ain't going to lie.
I mean, we've tried dog treats on this show before,
and they were
very
good.
This was like some Alpo, bottom shelf, gross dog food.
Was that part of the deal? Like you had to get the grossest dog food?
It was just that the other person, the winner, got to choose the dog food.
So
and
Sean
I was
just being a jerk to you.
I was hoping now they have like the farmer's dog. It's like that human grade dog food. No, this was not that. This was nasty.
See, I think if you lost that bet, and I wouldn't even do it to be nice to you, but I think I would try and get like the most appetizing looking dog food, just to kind of answer my own curious mind of, is it taste as good as it looks?
It did not.
Well, you got.
It did not look nor taste good at all.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show is built on the backs of legends, the Rockaholics. And some don't just listen, they show up. They bring the moment. They win the day. They're the player of the game. And they earn the Daily Mix Game Ball.
We now have our own game ball, and we give it out every day. So, Steve Migs, who is getting today's Daily Migs Show game ball?
Sometimes the Rockaholics say we learn something new every day with the Rockaholics. And we had a guy by the name of Colin from Linwood who called in talking about TV shows while behind bars.
Colin in Linwood, what is a show or a movie or any event that you were watching because there were hot people in it?
I was in jail, and the Spanish speakers would be watching these like Mexican game shows. And we'd hear it come on, because it'd be like, and you hear it, and it's cool, man. But I didn't understand a word, so usually I'd be like, oh man, dude, let's watch the game or whatever. It's not like we get to pick. So these people would watch this game show, and these girls would be in these dresses and bikinis, and it was like it was intentional with what they were doing, but it was cool.
Oh, dude, I remember watching Sábado Gigante, and it was just, I don't even know what was going on, but these girls were just wearing next to nothing, and they're just jumping up and down, and their boobs are bouncing. I was like, this is definitely Gigante.
Those were amazing, and also the weather casts. The weather girls from all the Mexican channels. It was like, yes.
Oh, we lost I was going to ask, I was like, what is the criteria on what you get to, like, is it just the toughest dude picks what you're watching? Like,
Probably.
Do they vote?
It's a democracy.
Because I remember, when I was in college, we had a TV in the common area, and we didn't have cable in our room, so it was just like it was always awkward. But we weren't prisoners. We eventually figured it out. Nobody got hurt.
When you watch those, you don't even need the subtitles.
That's fair.
Everybody is getting a game ball. Okay, everybody.
The Daily Migs Show.
Was there a time where you or someone that you know had to do something absolutely ridiculous, and it's all because you lost a bet? If so, call 206-803-ROCK and tell us all about it.
We do have a bunch of text messages. We got a couple calls as well. But earlier, before we went to the break, you told us there was a time you lost a bet, the Apple Cup, and of course you're a Coug.
Yes.
And you picked the wrong team to win, which was the Cougs. And the bet was that you'd have to eat dog food.
Yeah, if we lost, I had to eat dog food, and that's exactly what happened.
So what would have happened if you won? Would you have to?
He would have had to eat cat food
for Cougs.
I think cat food's probably worse, but let me tell you, dog food, not great.
Catnip. Then he could have gotten high. Well, you found the video.
I did.
Of you eating the dog food. And so this is way back when?
2017. Apple Cup 2017.
2017. Okay, Danny, are you ready to hear how it went?
Yes, of course I am.
Oh my
All right. How do you get the audio up there? There we go.
Pick some of the gravy in there.
No, I don't want the gravy.
Yeah, really mix it up.
Oh, yeah, this is like some low-budget dog food.
I just hope it goes down. Well, the good thing is if you get the gravy in it, it might just slide down the throat better.
It looks like chipped beef. Yeah, teriyaki beef.
I almost swore. I'm trying not to swear. Okay, here we go.
Good.
There you are eating it. Your face speaks a million words. You're still chewing it.
How you feeling, T?
Make sure you open your mouth and show the Rockaholics that you swallowed it.
I would never click on this thumbnail, by the way.
No.
Still chewing.
Whew.
So flavorful. My eyes are watering.
It gets better with every bite.
There's some chunks like stuck in my teeth.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, it was awful. 206-803-ROCK. Did you ever have to do something ridiculous like me, all because you lost a bet?
Some of these I feel like are a lot tamer than what you had to do. Somebody said, my friend lost a bet and had to post, I think Nickelback is underrated on Facebook. The comments were just brutal from all of our friends. Another person said that they lost a bet and they're a Seahawks fan. They had to wear a 49ers jersey to the gym. Clearly it wasn't a recent game. I've never felt worse in my life.
Oh, that would be awful.
Yeah, I've never been one of the I've had buddies that want to do those bets about sports teams. And I'm like, all right, well, you're going to have to buy me whatever it is or provide it. And thankfully, I can't remember, it might have been a Kraken versus Canucks game. And my buddy had a bet where he's just like, okay, if the Canucks win, you got to wear a Canucks shirt. I'll provide the shirt. I'm like, all right. Thankfully, he never provided the shirt. And I wasn't going to keep reminding him. I'm like, okay, you're the one who has to keep me up to the bet, right?
Oh, for sure. That's on him.
Someone said I lost a fantasy football bet. I had to stand outside of a grocery store with a sign that said, I'm terrible at fantasy football. People were honking at me. It was pretty funny.
I like that.
Oh, I like this bet. You guys wouldn't be able to do this to me, but they said I lost a bet at work, and I had it, and which meant that my coworkers could pick my new haircut. I had a mullet for 3 months.
Oh my gosh.
3 months.
3 months. No, you wouldn't do it, Danny. If we made you have a mullet,
no.
We could make Steve grow a skullet.
It would take longer than 3 months for me to grow it. That's like a long game bet right there.
Plus, I don't want his wife to come and murder us. I feel like she would show up and be like, nope.
She's like, dear guys, you guys can never do anything with my husband ever again.
Oh, so you never had a mullet growing up then?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did have a mullet.
Oh, yeah.
So you would do it again if you had the follicles for it.
Part of me wants to get a hair implant so I can have a mullet. I would totally do a mullet again.
Oh, man.
My friend, she just had her, someone in our family, they just had their kid's first haircut, and she got him a mullet. And my wife's
Did that
like,
kid lose a bet?
no, but he looks awesome in the mullet. It's adorable. And my wife's like, whoa, why would you do that? And she's like, well, because selfishly I wanted to see my son with a mullet. I'm like, I respect that.
Dude, my dad and my brother had matching mullets when we were growing up. It was awesome.
Okay.
I'm fired up that the mullets have been back these past few years. And I don't think it's a bad bet to lose if you have to cut a mullet.
So Apple Cup, would you be willing to cut your hair into a mullet if the Cougars lose the game?
Well, like one of those cool fashion mullets. Yeah.
No,
sure.
no. We're going like straight up like, Billy Ray Cyrus mullet.
God. Buzzed sides?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Spiky top?
Oh, my gosh.
That was the mullet I had.
I would be wearing a hat for months.
No hats allowed.
I'd rather eat the dog food. I'd rather eat the dog food.
It's a Husky's hat.
Ew. No.
No?
No, this is bad. Really bad.
Let's keep that in mind for a future bet.
The Daily Migs Show.
I didn't expect it to hit me like this. We decided together, but after my girlfriend's abortion, I'd snap over nothing and then feel empty. I kept thinking, what's wrong with me? I didn't know where men could go for this. Support After Abortion listened and helped me find the support that fit. Secular or religious, virtual or in person, group, one-on-one, or self-guided. Your gift makes those connections and healing possible. Visit supportafterabortion.com/iheart-compassion. That's supportafterabortion.com/iheart-compassion.
Attention fans of Jury Duty. The groundbreaking comedy series is back for season 2, featuring an all-new cast. This installment takes the comedy out of the courthouse and into the mountains above Malibu for an annual company retreat. The catch? Everyone but the new guy is an actor. Oh yeah, and the company is fake. Get to know all the employees of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce, a family business with everything on the line. Season 2 arrives with bigger laughs, higher stakes, and the same heart that made the first season a cultural phenomenon. And here's the fun part. You'll be able to try all 4 flavors of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce on Amazon. Jury Duty Presents Company Retreat is now streaming on Prime Video. Don't miss the feel-good comedy everyone's going to be talking about.
Going outside is so in during Springfest at Lowe's. For a limited time, get extra big deals on select Holland pavers, 3 for $1. Plus, save $70 on a Charbroil Performance 4-burner grill, now $179. And chef-up shareables for your whole crew. Picture-perfect patios and good food? Yes, please. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 3/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. Pay for offer exclusive Alaska and Hawaii.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards, but did you know we print everything you need to get your brand in front of your fans? We print banners and signs that help your business stand out. We print postcards and flyers that get people talking. And we print must-have merch like tote bags, t-shirts, and water bottles. Whether you want a few or a few thousand, we print on everything so that customers can go from noticing your brand to falling in love with it. Right now, new customers can get 20% off with code NEW20. Because if you need it, we print it at Vistaprint.ca.
How would you describe yourself? Fun? Sporty? Bold? If that's the case, meet the Kia K4 hatchback. Made for motion, adventure, and whatever you might decide to bring along. Or would you say you're more smooth, sleek, refined? If so, there's the Kia K4 sedan. Calm, confident, and ever so modern. 2 personalities, 2 available turbocharged ways forward. The Kia K4 GT Line Turbo and the K4 Hatchback GT Line Turbo. What turbo's you? Turbo is available on select K4 trims.